All right, so it is definitely the same day. We are definitely continuing to do this. This is not a hard cut to another day at all. But in all seriousness, guys, if you are looking forward to Respect, it does, of course, come out on August 13th. Very excited for this one for sure. Now, switching gears a bit, we go from theatrical movies to the streaming ones. There is some good stuff coming out, I think, on streaming, particularly this week with this next one we're going to be talking about, and that is Beckett. All right, so Beckett, this is a film that I've been interested in for quite a bit. I remember at the beginning of the summer, Netflix, released their entire, arsenal of movies and things like that. And I was very excited to see, what this was going to be. This seemed like the most intriguing, one of the most intriguing of the ones they mentioned to me. And I gotta say, I'm not quite as excited as I was for it then, but I'm still definitely looking forward to this. I think the premise does seem quite generic. You have this guy Beckett, and he's on this, he's a tourist in, Athens, basically, and he's vacationing in Greece, and basically, there's like this devastating accident that happens, and he has to now go on the run, and, we've definitely seen this premise before, but I do think this film looks generally intense. I think that the acting here definitely looks really strong. John David Washington seems like he's going to give a very strong performance. Vicky Krieps being here as well. I'm excited to see what she really ends up doing. And I will say the cinematography here also looks really good. You can tell this is a Luca Guadagnino produced movie. He's not directing it, which is unfortunate. I thought that he was directing it, but it is still directed by an Italian director, which I like. I like that it's not like Americanized or anything like that. It's still an Italian director at the helm. So someone that would normally be, in Luca Guadagnino, have vibes from Luca Guadagnino, someone that would be inspired by Luca Guadagnino. So it's no surprise that he is producing this film. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I think it looks like a generally intense thriller, and I hope it's really good because there's been a lot of Netflix movies that I have not watched as much this year, and this is actually one of the ones that I'm a little bit more intrigued in.
It looks fine. Go ahead, Doug.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was very detailed.
I got a funny story.
I don't really have anything to say about it. Like, it looks good, but
there was the one time when we were doing Diego's podcast.
Yeah.
Sammy was on for the first time.
Oh God!
And I forget what list it was. I think it was DreamWorks. So he was like, number 5 is so and so. And just stopped at that. And Diego's like, "Do you have anything to add?" And he was like, "No, I'm good."
Except I'm not Sammy, and I literally don't have anything to say
I don't
about
know who that is. I've never had him on my channel before. That's not a person that exists. Anyway, go ahead, Doc.
You're just gonna cut this out. So.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
I mean, I hope so.
This movie looks okay. I'm excited for pretty much John David Washington because I really like John David Washington.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks okay. I agree with Kevin. This looks like something I've seen before. It doesn't. Because
Liam Neeson was in it.
Like groundbreaking or special. I also do like Luca Guadagnino is producing it. I like him a lot. But I'm pretty much excited because I'm like, John David Washington. I like him. That's it. I really don't have anything to add to.
Yeah, if you are looking forward to Beckett, it does come out on August 13th. Hoping it turns out to be really good, but you never really know with Netflix overall. But this next movie we're talking about is one that I actually am very much looking forward to, and Timothy's going to introduce it.
Okay, that film is Coda, which looks like it's right up my alley. This is a movie that's premiering on Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus, and it looks fantastic. I might actually restart my Apple TV Plus subscription, which I canceled because of Cherry. Fucking so bad. I was really excited for that movie, but okay. So this movie looks right up my alley. Now I watched the trailer like 4 days ago, and since then a lot of things happened in my life that have been more important than a trailer, so I don't really remember much about it. I just know it's about a girl who loves to sing and that she has a deaf family. But it makes you feel good, and it looks fantastic. Like, a less depressed version of Dear Evan. Just kidding, it's not Dear Evan Hansen. But
Not at all.
But it definitely looks better than Cats.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
Coda, I've been so excited for this one for a long time now. Coming out of Sundance, I remember this was really the film that everyone was raving about. Everyone saying like Coda is going to be, one of the most talked about films of the entire year. And just from this trailer alone, I definitely get that vibe for sure. I mean, the premise itself is one that I think is generally very intriguing. We've seen a lot of shows that have talked about like, a family that they're all, they can all hear, they all go about that fine. Then you have the one girl that's deaf. It's not often that the entire family is deaf and you're centering on the person that is actually able to hear. That's different. And I really like that a lot. And there's a lot that you can really do with that story, especially the idea that she, wants to sing. She wants to pursue this career, but she's not entirely sure if her family is going to, approve of it. I'm very intrigued to see how that turns out. And the trailer itself, man, I'm surprised you forgot it because, like, for me, it was one of the most powerful trailers that I've seen in a while. I really liked the way that this trailer presented this film and depicted the family overall. Like I said, I'm very excited to see how it really does turn out. And Patrick Stewart being in it as well. I'm excited. Oh, that's a different Coda. I'm stupid.
Wait, what? I was like, wait a minute.
You look up Coda on Google and a picture of Patrick Stewart comes up. So
that's why you got to type in Coda 2021, Kevin.
Anyway, I'm very excited for this movie. I think that the main girl especially seems like she's going to give a very strong performance. I've heard amazing things about her in this film, and so I'm excited to see how she ends up, portraying this role. And just in general, I think this looks like a really powerful film. I really hope it lives up to the hype. Again, like I said, this was really the one that like I really wanted to try to see. One of the ones I really wanted to try to see at Sundance, but unfortunately, there just wasn't an available screening for me to do so. Besides Mass, this is like the one everyone was talking about. I got to see Mass, but I did not get to see Coda, and I'm happy that finally I will get to see this film because it looks pretty fucking great.
It's my turn? I forget.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. This looks fucking incredible. Like, the trailer, like, it just looked like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And, like, geez, man. Like, I agree with Kevin. Like, it's something different. Like, you always focus on, like, the one deaf person in the family that could hear, but the one hearing person in, the family that is deaf, like that's an interesting like spin on things, and the fact that like she wants to be a singer, none of the family know how good of a singer she is. Like the one scene in the trailer where like she's performing and like the family has no idea what the fuck's going on, like because they can't hear.
Right.
And, like that was interesting, and then it just looks incredible. I can't wait to see it. Whenever it comes out. You said Apple Plus?
Apple TV Plus. Mm-hmm.
Apple Plus.
I have that, so yay me.
All right, so Coda, if you are looking forward to it, it does come out on August 13th. Very, very excited for this one for sure. Now, switching gears once again, we go from 2 streaming service movies to whatever the fuck the next thing we're talking about is. And I know Andrew is just so delighted to get to talk about this film. This is one of 3 that I know he is just like anxiously awaiting to talk about.
It's this one. I had to look at the list. Well, oh my god, this movie. Yeah, Kevin thinks he's pulling a joke, like giving me this movie, The Kicks of Booth 3. But with The Kiss of Booth 3, it is my esteemed pleasure and honor to talk about whatever the fuck this movie is. Jesus Christ. Whoever thought of this movie must have been on some serious fucking crack, yo.
Either that or they probably worked in retail.
There's been a couple, last year we had, Haunting of Nicole Brown Simpson, which was the worst ever. And then, 2 years before that, we had, fucking LaQuisha and Haunting of Sharon Tate. So is that like going to be like that? Like, is it going to be like one of these movies that is like so terrible where it's like
actually it looks worse?
Yeah, it looks honestly like all joking aside, this looks awful. It looks extremely fucking racist. I don't know if come on, oh my god, does that? I guess Karen, the name of the main character or the main antagonist in the movie, looks like the worst person ever. I'm going to watch it just for the meme.
Oh yeah,
just for the meme. Just so when I'm fucking 90 years old, I could be like, back in my day, there was a movie called Karen.
How about a Karen?
Yeah.
Yo,
named Karen.
But I'm like, oh my god, what the? Like, I got this trailer sent to me, and I was in awe. This movie was an actual thing, and it wasn't some I don't know, SNL spoof or something.
Right, exactly.
I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit. And I think the only saving grace is this movie could potentially be one of those movies that it's so bad that I could laugh at it and have some fun with it because it's so fucking stupid. But I'm going to be honest, this looks like the steaming pile of dump I took 20 minutes before I got on here.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm going to reiterate a lot of what you said. When I first heard that this movie was a thing, I assumed that it was a joke. I assumed that it wasn't real. I kept waiting for a Funny or Die thing to come up at the end or an SNL thing to come up at the end, and it didn't. It's a real movie somehow, and I don't know why. And I think the biggest issue that I'm already having with this movie is that if this was a film that was like a satire and it was making fun of just how entitled and spoiled Karens can be, I would be fine with that. But it's trying to take itself seriously. It's trying to be this really intense thriller of, oh my god, this woman seems so nice at first, but it's no, she fucking doesn't. She seems like an asshole. Obviously she's not someone that is gonna be this sweet lady. You can immediately tell just in the beginning of the trailer that there is something off about her. You can immediately tell that she is not a good person. And the way this film is going about it, I mean, it seems so incredibly problematic. And the fact that a movie like this is still coming out, again, it's very similar to LaQuisha, where it's why would you make something like this? And the fact that fucking Taryn Manning is in the main role, where I don't know if y'all have heard, but she said some very problematic shit herself. So it's kind of a double standard to cast someone that problematic and play someone that's really fucking problematic, because there really is no satire there at all. If you wanted to make a movie about a Karen, you should have centered it around someone who works at fucking retail. Don't center it around a couple that's moving into a house, especially a black couple that's moving into a house, and this white lady is trying to terrorize them. We've seen that story done to death at this point. We don't need it anymore. This film isn't trying to do anything different, and it just looks disgusting, and I'm not here for it at all. So yeah, I think very easily my least anticipated of the entire month. Again, I think there might potentially be something to laugh at in terms of the acting and maybe in terms of how it's executed. But right now, yeah, I really wish this just wasn't a thing, because it seems incredibly tone deaf. And oh my god, I mean, it also looks dirt cheap. Seriously, they could not have picked, you can tell that they made this movie so quickly that they didn't even try to put any thought into it. There's just I am absolutely dreading when this movie comes out, because most likely I'm going to be watching it with y'all, and hopefully we'll be laughing at it, but who knows. Not excited.
Okay, so when I was sent the list of trailers by Kevin to watch for this video, I was I'm just going to skip the Karen trailer because I already know what the hell I'm getting into with this one. I can just talk about it because I have dealt with Karens time and time and time and time again at my work, because unfortunately I work at Walmart. So I've seen some shit, man, but I decided, fucking, I'm gonna watch the trailer. And yeah, this movie looks terrible. Now, I've never seen LaQuisha, thank God, because I missed that cast among others. And I did watch the Haunting movies, and this movie looks legitimately worse than both of those combined. I think I'd rather sit in a chair with nails being shoved up my ass while getting my balls cut off than watch this movie. Like, I kid you. You know what? Fuck it.
Damn.
That's to you, Karen.
Damn. Yeah. So if you're looking forward to Karen, if there is an audience out there that wants to watch this movie, it comes out on August 13th. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is, and you can see it on August 13th, I guess. Go nuts. But that's everything coming out on August 13th. Free Guy, Don't Breathe 2, Respect, Beckett, Coda, and Karen. Now we move into the week of August 20th, where we have some pretty big releases that come out, like this next one, which is a film that I've been interested in for quite a bit, and it, of course, is Reminiscence. All right, so Reminiscence overall, this is one that I am definitely very intrigued in for a couple reasons. One, I think the premise here is generally very interesting where, you know, we focus on this guy who's like, he's like this war vet, and basically, you know, he lives in Miami, but it's like near the future, and he meets up with this woman who basically he starts this like affair with of sorts, but then there's like different memories of this woman, and he starts to realize that like there's something off about her. There's something that she didn't tell him about, and I'm excited. And the way that it plays out, it goes into more of like a science fiction type direction, and that definitely has me very intrigued. The cast as well has me very excited. Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, Tandy Newton, a lot of actors from Westworld, and that's, of course, because the director is Lisa Joy, who, of course, is one of the creators of Westworld, and I'm very excited to see what she ends up doing in her directorial debut. I think that definitely has me very intrigued. The only real hesitation I have with this film is that it's coming out in August, and that has me a little bit worried because I feel like this is a film that normally, you know, is one of those movies that, you know, I'd have a lot of faith in, but I don't, because I just feel like this is a movie that they're releasing in August because they don't have a lot of confidence in it. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. I hope it turns out to be something really good, but I'm prepared to be disappointed. I am. I'm prepared. I hope that it's good, and I like how it looks from the trailer, but I am definitely setting myself up for that inevitable disappointment because I do feel like it's going to happen. I don't know how this movie's really going to turn out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's really good. Maybe it's actually a really good film. It's like over 2 hours, which like I would not have expected from this movie, but like I'm excited to see how it really does go. So yeah, I would say I'm interested in this movie. I'm not like hyped out of my mind. I'm not necessarily excited for it, but I'm interested, bordering on excited, but also bordering on might be disappointed.
Honestly, I'm kind of mixed on this one. It looks okay. Doesn't look like something I'm going to go see right away. But at the same time, when I saw the trailer, and I've seen it twice now, once on YouTube and once during In the Heights, I thought, yeah, this kind of gives me Transcendence vibes. A movie I was really looking forward to seeing, but ended up being severely disappointed with at the end because of the director and the cast, and the story looked great. Now, this is a movie that I'm a huge fan of Westworld. All right, let me just put that out there right now. It's one of my favorite shows on HBO, maybe my like top 5. And I was really excited to hear that, hey, the co-creator Lisa Joy is making a movie. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I mean, hey, you got a Greatest Showman reunion because both stars were in the Greatest Showman movie, and you got a cool premise that could be shit in the end. And the fact that, like you said, it comes out in August when the original release date was July 20th, according to the poster that they have hung up at the movie theater that I go to. It looks fine, I guess. I'm not excited. I might go see it the day, like on a Tuesday when it's like $5 a person. Uh, but like yeah, story wise, it doesn't really interest me that much, and it does give me Transcendence vibes, and I don't know how to feel about that because that movie sucks. Literally, I fell asleep in the theater. So I mean, yeah, go ahead, duck. Fucker.
I'm actually very excited for this one because I
Okay,
very much.
yeah, this is over.
What?
I mean, I would assume you're excited for this one for one sole reason.
Well, it's not one sole reason. I mean, he's a big factor in it. But like, I just generally like think it looks good. Like the trailer has me excited. Very intrigued by it. I really like Rebecca Ferguson too. Phenomenal actress. I'm glad to see her doing more shit. But yeah, Hugh Jackman, my dad, in this. Can't wait to see. Like he just looked like he could like fucking fart in his sleep, and like the movie could be him like doing nothing, and he'd give it a good performance. The only time he was terrible was movie 43, but we can forget about that.
I thought he was the best part, honestly.
There was no good part of movie 43. But
no, actually. But hey, if I have to be nice to it for a second, then I'm giving it to Jackman and his balls.
And his balls, yes. But yeah, I'm just very excited for this. I genuinely think it looks good. I've seen the trailer a bunch now because of like it being in front of movies, and I just found myself being like, man, I can't wait for this movie. This looks really good. I can't wait for it to come out. Hugh Jackman, gonna be great.
All right, so Reminiscence, if you are looking forward to it, it does come out on August 20th. Could be a real surprise, could be a real, dark horse of the summer, but we'll have to see how it really does turn out. However, something that I don't think is going to surprise us is the next movie we're going to be talking about, which oddly enough is not introduced by Andrew, even though he's had all the best movies to introduce this month. Timothy is introducing this one. There's a reason he's scarfing down whatever he's drinking because of this next movie.
Why did I get the thing that haunts me most at work? Why did I get the Paw Patrol movie? Man, those fuckers annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, why didn't I get the Paw Patrol movie?
Like, yeah, seriously, this movie looks... I literally haven't even seen the trailer, so I don't know what it even is about. I just know it's a Paw Patrol movie, and that Mike's Hard Lemonade's good. All right,
oh my God, movie. Where do I even start with this one? Look, okay, I remember when I went to the theater. I went to the theater, and I saw Spirit Untamed. And I remember I went to the theater, I saw that movie, and I messaged the guys in the chat, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? The Paw Patrol trailer came out? When did this happen? And, like, I was already really not looking forward to this movie just from looking at what it was going to be and things like that. But actually seeing the trailer, I legitimately don't know who this is for. I don't know who the audience is because, look, obviously, yes, there are kids that watch Paw Patrol. There's a lot of little kids that enjoy the show. I'm fully aware of that. But when you look at this cast here, I don't understand why they think this cast is going to attract children to the movie. Like, what kid is going to the movie legitimately excited to see fucking Kim Kardashian play a poodle? What kid is excited to see fucking Jimmy Kimmel play a news anchor? What kid is excited to see fucking Tyler Perry play some truck driver? Like, I just don't understand who this is really for. I think this film looks incredibly obnoxious. I think it looks really forced overall. It seems like one of those movies we're really just kind of getting because it's popular and they haven't made a movie of it yet. So they're doing it. It doesn't help that they're literally just like dumping it onto Paramount Plus like the day it releases as well. Like, it's a simultaneous release with theaters and Paramount Plus. They haven't done that with any other movie. So like, there's a reason they're doing that. It's because I don't think they have a lot of confidence in this film. Also, I've barely seen this trailer. Like, I've only seen it a couple times since like going to the theater. And that's an even worse sign, I feel like, than when they play the trailer constantly, because I just feel like they have zero confidence in this film whatsoever. I am not expecting anything good from this. The animation, I don't even think looks that good. Yeah, very much dreading this one for sure. If it wasn't for Karen, this would easily be my least anticipated of the month.
Kevin, when you started talking, I wasn't done.
Oh,
God.
But all right, look, I've seen this trailer once. Once. I've seen the Clifford trailer twice because I saw a movie in theaters. That was rated R, by the way, and they played the Clifford trailer. And I was sat
wow.
there confused the entire time. But boy, howdy, man, does Clifford look better than this? And hopefully it comes out soon because I think I'd rather see Clifford. Probably because I actually grew up with that little big red bastard. But I mean, look, the Paw Patrol movie, I don't know what to say about it. I only know it's a thing because of the toys at my work. And I was stalking them the other day, and they have these weird, like, puppet things that you can put on your hand. And when you move it, when you make the little tiniest movement with them, it starts to talk and bark. And I had a whole box of them, and I shook it by accident, and it's just both of them went off at the same time. And I nearly threw the box at a customer because I was like, holy shit, I can't listen to this anymore.
I'd probably do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I was like, dude, God, I can't wait till these little fucking bastards get canceled. And I know that nearly happened on Twitter. I almost had it canceled because of the top dog. But I mean, like starting to slur my words. I think I drove that too fast.
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead, Duck. I don't know what you're gonna say about it.
This is gonna be the greatest movie.
Oh, I didn't mean to play the trailer.
God damn it!
You should. You can feed that in, right?
Fuck all what y'all are saying. This is gonna be the greatest fucking movie of all time. Mark my words.
All right, I'm leaving.
Mark my fucking words. Greatest
I need another mic.
all goddamn time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited for this movie. But if you're looking forward to fucking Paw Patrol, I guess get excited. It comes out on August 20th. You can watch it in theaters or you can watch it on Paramount Plus. Either way, it's coming out. Get excited, I guess. I'll be seeing it either way. But the next movie we're talking about is one that I'm not too sure how it's going to turn out, but Andrew here's going to introduce it.
Is the Protege the Sam Jackson one with Maggie Q?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's one hell of an introduction.
I'm looking at the list and I go, wait, what the fuck is this? But anyway, this movie I don't think looks good. The Protege. I don't know if Kevin's gonna cut out what I just said, but the Protege is what I'm introducing, and I don't think it looks that good. I mean, Sam Jackson's in it, and Sam Jackson. He could again just like fucking say shit, and it'll be great. But like I don't know, I have like no interest in seeing this. This looks like a generic action movie. Who did it? Oh, from the director of Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Green Lantern.
I don't think. Oh, and Michael Keaton's in it too. Maggie Q. I don't know if I said Maggie Q. They look.
You have.
It doesn't look like
twice.
Terrible. It just looks like very generic and mediocre to me.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I didn't see the Hitman's Bodyguard or the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, but like, well, I remember when the Hitman's Bodyguard came out. Like, I just also felt like kind of like this looks okay at best to me, and that's how I feel about this one. This looks okay at best to me. Doesn't like. Oh yeah, and I remember that one came out around August too. The Hitman's Bodyguard, like the first one. So like,
yeah, it came out my birthday week, just like this one.
Yeah, so it's like, man, like this is very, very, very generic and mediocre to me. Doesn't look anything special. I'm not like dreading it. I'm not like hyped for it. I'm like whatever on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same camp as you. I don't think this looks terrible or anything. I think that it definitely does have some potential. Maggie Q is a great actress. You know, Michael Keaton, Sam Jackson, they're great. You put them in anything, they're probably going to give strong performances, most likely. There's always a chance, maybe not, but like usually
fucking Dumbo.
Oh God, yeah. Don't forget about that. Don't remind me of that one. But let's just pretend that didn't happen. But no, aside from that, and Martin Campbell directing it as well. Very good director, especially when it comes to action. He is one of the best out there for sure. So that definitely does get me interested. But aside from that, I just think this looks kind of whatever. Every time this trailer plays, which it plays a lot for me. I get this trailer a lot of times in theaters, and every single time I pretty much feel the same way. I'm like, it doesn't look like the worst thing ever, but it doesn't look that good either. I feel like this film is going to be like an aggressively mediocre action film, and maybe it'll surprise me, but I don't expect it to be like terrible either. I'm just expecting for it to be kind of fine, kind of passable, middle of the road, something I watch and then forget about pretty much instantly. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this one. I don't have much to say.
All right, so this movie's from the director of the Green Lantern movie. Remember that? It had Ryan Reynolds in it. It was basically all CGI, so it should have just been animated, but, wasn't, and bombed really bad. And we never got a sequel, and I don't think we're going to get a Green Lantern movie again for a long time. And this guy didn't make a movie up until that Jackie Chan movie came out with Pierce Brosnan a couple years ago about the terrorists. Which
was good, actually. I never saw it.
It was good. I liked it, but the trailer made it look like your average action movie that you've seen 100 times previously.
Yeah.
Which also looks like this. I swear to God, this movie looks like a movie I've seen at least 100 times prior. And I want to be excited for it because I love Casino Royale. And I love GoldenEye. The same guy made GoldenEye, two of my favorite Bond movies. But I can't help but shake that the movie looks basic as hell. I mean, you got a great cast and a good director at the helm, but I don't know. When I first saw the trailer for it, I saw it before Spiral for the first time, and I was like, okay, this looks cool. Looks like I thought it was The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard for a second, and then it wasn't. And then I was like, wait, Michael Keaton's in The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? And then after that trailer, they played The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard trailer, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I want to see this movie, but I don't want to see it now at the same time. I think it looks good, but I don't think it looks good. I'm 50-50 on it. The director's great, the cast is great, but the movie looks basic.
Yeah, but if you are looking forward to The Protege, it does come out on August 20th. We'll see how this one turns out. Now, getting into stuff that I actually do give a shit about is this next movie that I'm very excited to introduce, and that is The Nighthouse. All right, so The Nighthouse overall, this one I actually am very much excited for. I think this film has a lot of potential behind it. The premise itself seems very intriguing, where this woman's husband suddenly dies. He commits suicide. We don't really know what exactly happened, and she's barely able to keep it together. But then all of a sudden, she starts to realize there's a presence in the house, and she doesn't really know what's going on, and it kind of gets her to look deeper into her husband's past per se. And I think this looks really, really good. I mean, the cast alone looks like they're gonna Rebecca Hall seems like she's gonna give a very strong performance here for sure. But then you add the premise itself, and like I said, I think it just seems like a very intriguing presence, and it seems like it's also going to be generally scary as well. To me, this seems like the definition of a really good late summer horror film. I feel like we get at least one of those every summer, and I feel like The Nighthouse could very well be that film. I am very much looking forward to this one. I think it has a lot of potential behind it, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of films that are coming out this week in particular that I don't really care about. This is the one that I am very much pulling for, and I really hope ends up being something special, because I think it's going to be.
I'm really excited for this one. All right. Unlike most horror movies, because I've seen so freaking many of these now, the movie actually, the trailer for the movie, when I saw it before A Quiet Place, left me unnerved. It left me thinking, yeah, I got to see this right away. And then I figured out it's not coming out until August. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm not seeing it right away. This movie looks great. I can't wait, man. The story, plot, acting... Story and plot are the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm tired. The story, acting, cast, director, who I don't know if he's done any really... I don't know. Direction, cinematography look fantastic here. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, it seems like Kevin said, we get a horror movie every summer that's gonna be this new thing or whatever. You know, we had Hereditary and Midsummer the last few summers. Last summer we didn't really have any horror movie come out.
Ready or
because
Not
of
as
COVID.
well. That's the one I think of.
Yeah, Ready or Not as well came out, and that was freaking fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm actually going to go see it opening night. I need to get my ticket for it. But yeah, it also like I said, it looks pretty scary. Like I think it has potential to be up there with The Ring as maybe the scariest movie I've seen, or Sinister, or the original Texas Chainsaw movie.
Those are all really good.
Yes, I agree. Or how the first Conjuring.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Affleck.
Yeah, this looks good. Some freaky shit's going on. Freaky deaky shit's going on.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what. What the fuck was the husband up to? I don't know. We'll find out when we see the movie. But yeah, no, this looks really good. Rebecca Hall. I want to see her in more shit because she was really good in The Gift, and everybody in The Gift.
Yeah.
A kiss on the mouth from me. But she's very talented, and looks like she's great in this. I just am gonna echo what you guys say. And yeah, this looks really good, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, so if you are looking forward to the Nighthouse, it does come out on August 20th. Very much excited for this one. Now, the next one we're going to be talking about, we're talking about another Nickelodeon-based original film, but I think this is definitely the one that more people are a little bit more interested in.
The Paw Patrol Movie 2. Woo, I can't wait.
Oh, wow, yeah, they're making a sequel already.
Yeah, I know. The first one is going to come out, and I can't wait. I'm just kidding. It's called The Loud House Movie. Now, I haven't really watched The Loud House that much, to be honest. I've seen a few episodes here and there, but the trailer is fantastic, and I can't wait to actually see the movie. Now, I'm going to watch the show before I watch the movie, eventually, but like the animation looks stunning. I love the portrayal of Scotland. Like it's actually really funny, and the animate. God damn it! I just said that. All right, look, the movie looks great. There, go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, Loud House movie. Very, very much looking forward to this one for sure. Similar to you, I have not seen a lot of the show itself. I've heard nothing but great things, and like I've heard it's definitely one of like Nickelodeon's like most successful cartoons in like a while. So you know, I've heard really good things about it as a show, but I've just never had any like real drive to watch it overall. But with this movie coming out, I definitely will, because I think this movie looks really fucking good. The thing I really like about this one, and something that I think good Nickelodeon movies do, or just good movies based off of, you know, television shows in general, is that it really kind of seems like it's, you know, telling its own story in a sense where, you know, the main premise of the show, from what I understand, is that there's so many kids and it's always like really crowded and claustrophobic. And our main, you know, there's all these girls in the house, and our main character, who's like the only boy, just feels kind of trapped. But now suddenly they're in this castle and there's all this space and everything seems great. But, you know, there's always some there's always some downsides to that, and I'm excited to see how that does play out here. The animation looks fantastic here. I really like the animation here a lot, and I think that the premise itself seems very intriguing, and it also seems like they're going to do a good job of you know, keeping you up to speed with what's going on in the show and helping this really stand out on its own. I have a lot of hope for this movie. I think this is going to be a really successful film. I'm honestly surprised that this is the one coming onto Netflix and not Paw Patrol, because I feel like this is the one that people are way more interested in than whatever the fuck Paw Patrol is going to be.
Yeah.
All right, now go ahead, Duck.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I have no opinion of this, only because I haven't seen the show, but it does look fun and fine, I guess. I agree with what you guys said. I'm just not going to see it because I haven't seen the show, and I don't have... It's like the Entourage movie that came out in like 2015. I'm pretty sure if I was a fan of the show, this would be exciting, but I haven't seen the show, so I don't have a real opinion on it.
It's a good movie, though.
Yeah, Entourage was actually really good. But yeah, if you're looking forward to the Loud House movie, it does come out on August 20th. Now, here's where y'all get pissed at me because we're about to talk about a movie that I've already reviewed, but you guys haven't because you haven't seen it yet. And Andrew here is going to introduce it.
Crypto Zoo. This looks good. Fine. Again, like the animation does look like beautiful and unique. I will say. I don't really know much about it. And I think Kevin knows all about it. So I guess Kevin will say all.
I mean, here's the thing. I've already talked about this movie at length in my Sundance video where I talked about all the movies I watched at Sundance and things like that.
Give me a thumbs up or a thumb down.
What I will say about it is that it's a very inventive and unique film, and I think it's really unlike anything I've seen. I wasn't particularly a huge fan of it. I thought that the story was kind of weak and the characters weren't really there, but I do think it's very much worth watching just for its animation alone. It is truly otherworldly. It's unlike anything I've seen before, and I do think it's very much worth a watch, and I do hope it's able to find an audience. I just don't think I'm that audience overall. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that like this one. There were a lot of people that liked this one at Sundance. I just wasn't particularly a big fan of it, but go ahead, Timothy.
This looks fantastic. I can't wait to watch it. Much like, say, not last year's, I think it was the Night Wolf's movie, Night Wolf or whatever. It was on Apple TV Plus. This looks fantastic. The animation in this movie is very stunning just from the trailer alone. Now, I had no idea what I was going into when I watched the trailer, but this movie looks like an acid trip. I mean, just sit there, take acid, and watch the movie. There you go. Have a ball. Sure, you're going to hate yourself by the middle of it. But, yeah, I can't wait to see this movie. The animation looks stunning. The story looks great. The voice acting is fantastic. I love how, like, Medusa is my favorite, like, mythology creature. So I'm really excited about that, too. Mm-hmm. It's always interested me. I've read a lot about her. So, only for Clash of the Titans to go and be like, here you go, fuck her up. Make her hot. Why not? This movie looks great. I can't wait. I'm actually gonna buy it on Blu-ray when I see it. Kind of like I did Charlie Kaufman's. My brain. Yeah, that. I'm sorry. My brain's like
the best movie of the last decade.
My brain.
The best movie of the last decade.
Fuck off.
My brain's like mush right now. It's like an egg. So leave me alone. Not because of the alcohol, but the movie looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it. All right, what's next?
All right, so if you are looking forward to Crypto Zoo, it does come out on August 20th. I wish I had more to say about it, but like I said, I've already reviewed this movie. You want to check it out? My review is there, I guess. I'll post the link right there. Sure, look forward to it. Yeah, next movie we're going to be talking about is another one that I don't think a lot of people know is actually coming out, and that is Neil Blomkamp's new film, Demonic. All right, so Demonic overall, look. When I heard this movie was a thing, I was at first intrigued because I do think Neil Blomkamp is a very, very talented director for sure. But then you think about how he really hasn't made a film as good as District 9 since, well, District 9. And it seems like the trend is very much continuing here because for me, at least, this easily looks like his most generic film. Watching this trailer, I just don't see anything special about this movie. It just seems like a very generic sort of like possession film, and I don't think there's anything that particularly interesting about it aside from that. The acting doesn't really seem like it's going to be that great, and just Blomkamp's style, I just don't really feel like is here anymore. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe this actually turns out to be a good film, but just he's really been declining as a director, and this just doesn't seem like it's going to be that much of an improvement overall. So yeah, I can't get excited for this one very much at all. I really don't think it looks that good.
I'll unlike Kevin, who I usually do disagree with sometimes, I'm actually really excited for this movie. I've been following Blomkamp's career for several years now. I love District 9. Elysium is good. It's really fun to me. And Chappie, it's fine. I guess it's my least favorite movie out of the three.
Oh God, yeah.
Every time I hear about his Alien 5 script, I just get really sad because it seems like it could have been fucking amazing. And I'm a huge Alien fan, and that franchise has been steeping in decline for years now. And I really wish we got that. Demonic looks good. Okay, good. I'm not like gonna be extremely excited about it like I was, Chappie, because I was really excited to see that and was a little let down with it. So I'm keeping my expectations in check, much like Suicide Squad. Now, until the reviews come out and prove me otherwise, the movie might not be that good. It does look like it has some scary moments in it, and I am going to go see it with a friend of mine who's also a huge Blomkamp fan. Remember that he was also going to make a Robocop movie? Good times. Dropped out. I also am very surprised that this movie looks like it doesn't take place in South Africa like the other three movies do.
The most American movie yet.
Yeah, like that's the thing. That's what made those movies so different is that they took place in the same, same place, South Africa, Johannesburg to be exact. And this doesn't look like it does. Looks like it takes place in like America somewhere. And I don't like that. I don't like it. Like I like when directors change up their style, but when your style is basically the thing that you're known for, look, I want to love the movie, but I don't know if I'm going to. And that's the one thing I disagree with Kevin about the fact that he does steepen. He's a great director, and I do have hopes up for him to make a comeback. I'm hoping that this is the comeback. I doubt it is, but we'll see. I do love Elysium and District 9 a lot. I'm actually planning on rewatching them before I see Demonic, but I'll go ahead and let the duck go.
I am not looking forward to this. I don't like Neil Blomkamp.
Of course you're not.
I don't like Neil Blomkamp as the director. I don't like Elysium. I thought Chappie was trash. District 9 is fantastic, though. I'll say that. It just all went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Elysium was pretty good.
It's alright. I don't remember it.
I did not. I was so bored by that movie. Jesus. But, I was so bored by Elysium. I don't think that's a good movie. I didn't think fucking Chappie. I think Chappie was terrible. It made me not like Dev Patel for a while. Like, between that and Last Airbender, I was like, man, Dev Patel sucks.
Go watch The Green Knight, by the way, if you haven't. Dev Patel is amazing.
Thank God he has fucking Lion and fucking The Green Knight and whatever the fuck he's in.
I'm actually going to see The Green Knight tomorrow. Yeah, Life of Pi. Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, a lot of good ones.
But man, this fucking I just don't like him as a director. So I'm not excited for this. I hope he makes another fucking good movie, but I'm just not excited for him. I just don't like him as a director.
All right, so if you are looking forward to Demonic, it does come out on August 20th. We'll see how it turns out, but not really holding out that much hope for it. The next movie we're going to be talking about is another Netflix movie that we're going to be discussing, and Timothy's going to introduce it.
Sweet Girl. I forgot what this movie's about. Yeah, I don't remember the trailer at all. So I'll let somebody else go for this one. But
I don't have much to say about this one, really at all, aside from the fact that the director is the one and only Brian Mendoza. I'm very excited to see what he ends up doing in this movie, what he ends up contributing to this film. No, in all seriousness, look, Netflix has a tendency to be very 50-50 in terms of their releases. There are those ones that they make that are really fucking good, and then there are ones that just feel like, oh, I literally saw this movie a month ago, and that's exactly what Sweet Girl looks like. It's the same kind of revenge thriller where, you have this husband that, you know, he's got to bring justice to these people because of his wife's death. But, here's the twist. His daughter is getting involved in the action now, and fine, I guess. I like Jason Momoa.
That's right, Jason Momoa.
Isabella Merced, very, very good actress for sure. I think they're both going to give strong performances. Amy Brenneman's great, you know, Leftovers alum, always support that. Not in the movie much, probably, but like I'm excited to see what she ends up doing. But aside from that, yeah, I got like nothing from this trailer whatsoever. It looks incredibly throwaway and very much just like dumped onto Netflix. So not much to say at all.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to think of what it kind of reminds me of. But it just, again, it looks like a bad action movie. Like, I don't, like... I'm not looking forward to this. That's all I gotta say. I just could care less about this movie. I could care less about this movie.
Is it Annihilation?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
All right, so I had to dig up an old joke, but if you are looking forward to Sweet Girl, it does come out on August 20th. Now we get into a movie that I know Andrew actually wants to. This is really sad. We're talking about a movie that Andrew is really dreading. All the other ones he's introduced, most of them he's really been very excited for. Unfortunately, this is the one that he's really dreading, and I'm sorry you have to. I have to bestow this film upon you.
Oh, the Candyman can. It's the prequel to Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory about the Candyman guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No, in all seriousness, the Candyman, fucking, dude, I've been hyped for this since the fucking first trailer came out last year. So, like, my hype is on a new level. Fucking, man, this looks incredible. I can't wait. Finally, it's fucking coming out. Like, goddamn, it took way too goddamn long. Like, oh, man. I haven't seen the original. I'll probably see the original before I see this one. But like, this looks fucking like incredible. Like it looks like it's gonna stand on its own, be its own fucking thing. And fucking Nina DaCosta, man, killing it.
All right, Timothy, I'm going to let you go. I actually have somewhere to be. I will be back when we will continue this when I am back. But Timothy, go ahead. Once I turn my camera back on, that's when I'm back. So I'm just going to let you guys know that right now.
Okay. Okay, so Candyman is my 11th favorite horror movie of all time. So, needless to say, when I heard that they were making another Candyman movie with Tony fucking Todd coming back as a titular character, bro, I got so excited for it. And then the trailer came out, and my excitement went from holy shit, I can't wait to holy fucking shit, I can't wait. And then COVID happened, and the movie got delayed until God knows when. The puppet trailer that we got was maybe my favorite trailer of last year. I watched it like 6 or 7 times in a row that day when it came out. And then the new trailer came out, and it was a great trailer too. And I can't wait to see this movie. The direction that this movie is taking looks fantastic. The acting looks great. Jordan Peele's producing it, and that's going to be amazing too. Cinematography, Tony Todd back as the titular character. Holy shit. If you're a horror fan, then you need to know who Tony Todd is, because he's not just Candyman. He's in Final Destination, and he's in a bunch of other horror movies that we all love. This movie is fantastic, or looks fantastic. I can't wait. Now, when I say I'm seeing it opening night, I mean I am actually seeing it opening night in theaters. The hype is real. I actually was hoping Kevin would come back after I finished.
I mean, he's just gonna have to cut out a lot of shit right now.
Oh yeah, I know. Which sucks because my mom's home and I never cooked dinner. So we need to get this along, Kevin.
Yeah, god damn it, Kevin.
We only have one more movie, so we need to actually.
What movie is it?
Vacation Friends, which I don't think looks good.
What you gotta explain it to me because I don't remember this one.
John Cena John Cena and his wife meets another couple at their party or something, and they end up going to their wedding, and they mess it up. It looks like Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, but worse.
That does look stupid.
Same studio too.
Mankind.
Because the Candyman can, because he mixes it with love and will kill your ass.
It's the Willy Wonka prequel starring Timothy Chalamet.
Oh yeah, and the score to the original Candyman's fantastic as well. Philip Glass, man. Dude can compose my life and I'd be happy.
Who composed it?
Philip Glass.
Ah.
One of the most iconic horror scores of all time.
Nice.
Right up there with Friday the 13th, Jaws, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. Which, coincidentally, also comes out in little less than 2 months. About fucking time, too.
What movie?
Halloween Kills.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That also looks like really good.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I wasn't really excited for it at first because I go, I don't think we need this. But the trailer was really good, so I'm excited.
Well, yeah, I actually really like the original. Well, yeah, I really like the original, but I really like the 18 Halloween movie. So.
Oh yeah, I really like it too. I just go, I don't think we needed
a sequel, let alone a trilogy.
Yeah, I think we could just leave it at that. Like that, it would be nice to end it on this. But you know what?
Apparently, this one's set to be more gory than any Halloween movie we've gotten, including the Rob Zombie ones. So
I've only ever seen the OG, and then obviously the
new one.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah, well, then you're in for it.
Oh man, I do want to watch all of them though.
Come on, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
Come on, Kevin. Kevin, if you don't leave, I'm about to leave myself because I really don't give a fuck about Vacation Friends. So I just want to end this so I can cook dinner and watch Scary Movie 2.
I said I had somewhere to be. If we want to continue this, you can go eat your dinner and then we'll come back.
Yeah, there's a thing with that. I have to cook the dinner first.
All right. Well, we can do it when you're done.
Fuck. Come on, Kevin. All right. So, how's your life, Andrew?
I'm writing a paper right now as we speak.
Well, that explains the weird clicking noises.
Yeah. So I gotta do it before 11:59 p.m. EST.
You're one of those people. I'm surprised you didn't do it the last hour it's due.
Nah. What? Oh no, that's the feedback. What do you mean? I want to record. Oh, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? It all disappeared.
He left. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Did he really?
I don't know. Yeah, he literally just.
Yo, it's literally one goddamn movie. He couldn't fucking, I don't know, talk real quick for 2 seconds.
Yeah, they'll let us know. Maybe he could have freed us, so that way we could just talk about this potential piece of shit, so we could go on with the rest of our days.
I'm not gonna see this anyway. I'm probably not gonna see this.
Yeah, so why don't we cut this part out and we can all go on with the rest of our lives? Because I do want to eat dinner tonight. I am starving.
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest. If I were you, Timothy, I'd leave. I honestly.
Yeah, I'm thinking about leaving right now, honestly.
Because honestly, he's fucking left. He obviously just was like, peace.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if anything, I guess he could just fucking set up a fucking. Makes no sense, but set up another fucking StreamYard real fucking quick so we can talk about this stupid goddamn movie for 2 minutes.
Bro, okay. Are we going to ignore the fact that this is recording and he can literally watch this after?
Yeah. I don't care. Bro,
Watch him actually keep this in.
You couldn't like not talk. You could have just said this whole like shit. That's it. Like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Kevin, I just wanted to let you know before you edit this out, you should keep this at the end of the video and make it a blooper.
What's wrong with you? You have a midterm by 5, not 6 fucking hours.
And just end it right there. All right. Well, until he actually decides he wants to set up another StreamYard, I'm gonna leave because I can eat.
I'm gonna fucking leave too. Like I gotta.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. And if Kevin has a problem with it, well, love you too, bro. But
like,
sorry.
Kevin better get done before like 10:30. Because if it's after 10:30, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, same. Because I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. So.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm like.
Yeah. So, all right, Kevin. See you later, bro. See you, bro.